when I feel numb. I look into my mind and I don't know why my movement's dumb. Could it be paralyzed when the knowing I've been fighting in the moment, contemplating on location when I'm going? Times I feel hopeless, I don't see no one even trying to repel these demons off me. Weak and groggy and I need someone being a leader for me when I scream and drop. I look up when the rain falls down, I should be falling with it, but the sirens are calling to help bring me up from my prison. Filling with water to help for I drown. Took to the ground as it crumbles up, and it filters my body to merge in the mud. Hearing the thud of a stain on the carpet is me in the pool of the blood I leak. I don't want you to be helping me out, I can find the strength somewhere, using all my muscle mass to push through such a nightmare. I'm not blind, so I don't need I need an opportunity to prosper off of any challenge, but I know that I have a chance to prove myself. But still, I'm running the track and I don't realize, running inside of a maze of my life, lost to walk in endless halls. The walls are closing off, I cough, waking up back in the pool of blood, and all I hear is silence. I look around, there's not a sign where I can hear the sirens. Yeah, I wanna say, here come the siren, here come the siren. I just don't know where are the sirens, where are the sirens? Cause I need help before I dwell, as I'm lost with no sight of any guidance. Yeah, I wanna say, here come the siren, here come the siren. I just don't know where are the sirens, where are the sirens? Cause I need help before I dwell, as I'm lost with no sight of any guidance. If I follow emotion, I'd never be safe. Always be hidden if I wasn't broken. I'd always be brave. Never good riddance, I'm out of my omens, but I don't wanna take to the grave. Laying a bit in the front of my throat if there's too many mistakes. Enough it is written, talking to God, asking for signs, shining my way to the light and I'm begging to drive. Speaking a lonely man, individual people, there's none in the visual, isn't it typical? All I really want is somebody beside me, is a part of my mind seeks anonymous signs. Couldn't tell the difference, and if you really care to come to see me, begging my knees. Am I looking a victim to you? Crying the name with the slip from the roots, dressing myself in improper attire while staring at middle class citizen suits. Living life like I was swinging the noose and pretending to act like I time it before I go through. I'm trying to craft my art, but only dark and thoughts I drew. Lucid dreaming never helped reality, it always came. Still I'm on the ground and looking up towards the pouring rain. Gravel running over me cements me to this awful pain. I love my music, why you always try to make it fall again? I wanna say, here come the siren, here come the siren. I just don't know where are the sirens, where are the sirens? Cause I need help before I dwell, as I'm lost with no sight of any guidance. Yeah, I wanna say, here come the siren, here come the siren. I just don't know where are the sirens, where are the sirens? Cause I need help before I dwell, as I'm lost with no sight of any guidance. Yeah, don't you see my vision here? 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 I'm running away from putting myself in a grave. I feel so distant, knocked out of the park, but I don't wanna migrate. I feel like I wanna belong, but something is blocking my way. Pushing my muscle, the power is too much for me to take. Guess I'd have never been better before, always been driven to struggle of course. Someone is looking to eat up out of a palm of a hand while I bloody my core. Hard work becomes hard work, too difficult to even think about. But I know if I wanna be determined, I gotta be sweating the max aloud. Laying inside of as far as I cry, surrounded by everyone in my mind, and telling me nothing but begging for life. But hopefully I'll be eating them alive, swapping my hunger for spinal cords. At least I'll be having a backbone. I won't be scared or terrified, I'll be screaming as soon as I terrify. Complete complete freedom that I'm craving. These streets don't seem to be erasing me as a low-key god that I don't think twice about what the hell I'm raising. Whether it be the roof or vocals, marry the game, let me make a proposal. Wildflowers in my brain and the grow through sunlight, guiding me forward to throw poofs. This wide ocean looking pretty fishy, city getting gritty, witty, itty bitty individuals and never realize the trouble in sight, vision and mind. I pray for you suckers to fry like you stood up on electric cables, attempted to float to the heavens angels, but I laughed due to that epic fail, cause all you did was sin get under my skin. Your eyes could be so tinted, cause you could see a different vision that I must be living, but instead you sniffing on those inconsiderate bitches who rap for 1 second on a good old beat and your ass starts stretching, while I'm pouring my heart and soul and scarring my own lungs just to tell you where I've been developing from. But you would rather listen to a future rapper in song pretending he's the best, but I guess that it's time to take the mask off. Damn y'all, I couldn't tell when I'm running to, I only need to evacuate. There's too many rappers, the wackest I couldn't calculate, and I have a brain, but why should I use mine when they do not use theirs? Why do they get the elevated treatment? I'm beating myself as I'm climbing these huge stairs. Labor and exercise, guess it's okay to accessorize, because then you make up a song with words that happily fell I relate to. I don't wanna snuggle in your truffle butter, throw away that rotten passion fruit. I'ma strangle on the freaking anaconda, more bounce, I'ma bounce, I was on you. Pulse goes boom boom if I made a banger and I lit a stage up, but I'ma make it sound decent. NF told me that I should warm up right before I'ma go berserk, but I don't need to use the curse words. I politely ram a meaning in your brain when I begin to make the earth burn, yeah.
Tellingbeatzz.
Living in the moment, recognize the potential. I'm driven to the oceans when I'm supplying instrumentals, and I create different ideas every single cinematic thought comes over. And I can thank my idol Marshall, bringing me closer. Whenever rappers are really shown to me, it's unbelievable how one could be so dedicated to the music. Taught me how to use this like self-therapeutic medication made from the words I splurge. Needle in my vein is the way I work. I bathe in the water of any story crossing my mind, absorbing the potential that I might drive. Rainfall in my window, giving me more motivation to actually tell the planet why I have been back in those caves. And I don't think about loving, sometimes I think about hatred, but it's making me stronger, and every second I know I'm not wasted. Ludicrous it seems to think I'm becoming a poet. If you saw me in past life, you would probably say there was nowhere I'm going. But today is the day that I tell you that M's the one in my focus. And look where he is right now, maybe I follow his progress. Somewhere I tell myself my goals are there. Somewhere I hope that they don't float away. Somewhere I see them marked upon a square. Somewhere I know they just ain't far away. Somewhere I tell myself my goals are there. Somewhere I hope that they don't float away. Somewhere I see them marked upon a square. Somewhere I know they just ain't far away. Eminem told me inside in his song, don't give a shit if it take it to drop. And if it told me that nothing is wrong, it's better to let your emotions off. Hops to the 7, it's better to be a wacky person every day we get free. Talking that told me you're rapping is every second, but you get the animal inside of you believe. Nina and help me surprise people and open their eyes. Being a human, it happens to everyone. Having a definite family shouldn't collide with life. So I took on my torch and followed my way through the dark of a trench. And I kept on walking, no given time to sit on the bench. Whether light or night, I can throw the might to many villains. So take a minute, listen, men and women, children. I lay undefeated till taking my mission with success. Pages are written, I'm obsessed. I must confess, so when addressed, I'll stamp on the maggot till nothing's left. So you better believe it, I'm grinding until the day I die. I'm thanking the rappers who helped me be someone I am inside. But I can't decide where the hell to start. So I'm traveling around the world, my passion widens far. Somewhere I tell myself my goals are there. Somewhere I hope that they don't float away. Somewhere I see them marked upon a square. Somewhere I know they just ain't far away. Somewhere I tell myself my goals are there. Somewhere I hope that they don't float away. Somewhere I see them marked upon a square. Somewhere I know they just ain't far away.
Tellingbeatzz.
If I stumble, if I fall, if I ever lose it all, when my back hits the wall, I'll still be standing. If I crumble till I'm gone, if I cry until I'm numb, when the lights go out, that's when I illuminate, 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 illuminate. That's when I illuminate.
Caught in the fire, frolic and flame. Taught myself I could be dominant. Wait, who were these others I probably created? Me and them on different levels of game. Once I was average and now I'm insane. Give me a jacket before I restrain. Draining the blood of the popular idols who only get one good song to the name. Thought I was one of those idiots? Well baby, come listen to me and my story. You will swallow the words when this Terminator is showered in glory. And no matter the way that I walk, my music will always be golden. I see in my vision a guardian angel who knows I am broken. Beacon of light in my ray of sight, season the flavor of victory. Weakening minds who made the sides, it's easy to make me history. But I wanna lay in the floor and be beaten, cause if I do, I'm a big taking my foe with me. Ain't a hope in hell, how this poet breathes in the presence of someone with no beliefs. Got a present for anyone looking to disfigure me from the game. I don't take my shotty for anyone dying with second as crazy in how I engage. Let me rephrase the statement made on how I'm killing all these rappers. I'll banish you before I take my knife and fork to eat you after.
If I stumble, if I fall, if I ever lose it all, when my back hits the wall, I'll still be standing. If I crumble till I'm gone, if I cry until I'm numb, when the lights go out, that's when I illuminate, 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 illuminate.
sense is overwhelming, close to sheer perfection. The taste this industry is made for me has gave affection. Who are you to pick on us, even pick on me? I'ma crack you in the teeth like you bittersweet. Defeating me is not a feature left enjoyable, because this cat'll rise up to be destroying you. It's not an issue when my heart is pounding like a drum, and everyone around me is singing that's as soon as I won. I left myself in the dark, but see my luminous skin has helped me find my way out. I leave with nothing but grin. I thank the ones who helped me find the exit. Without your guided assistance, there's nowhere else that I'd be destined. So when I'm met with two paths, I won't be choosing fate. The walk is smooth, so I'm moving too great. If I didn't stick by the rules, I'll be losing through games. Let me throw my fist inside of the sky when I illuminate.
If I stumble, if I fall, if I ever lose it all, when my back hits the wall, I'll still be standing. If I crumble till I'm gone, if I cry until I'm numb, when the lights go out, that's when I illuminate, 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 illuminate. That's when I
I remember the background, I was stuck in that precinct. A memory of rap now, but my shadow was different meanings. And it became evident I was not worthy of meeting those evenings. Cause why would I study when bullying had me on both of my knees? First of all, I was not in love, I would tell myself that I should give up. My misery came from people who made me feel like nothing, I'm stuck in the rain. I took off the chains, and hoping that one of them breaks. Cause I need to run as I'm chased by many a group of snakes. Life was not great either, surrounded ignorant teachers. My friends would never be friends or be on my own. My father the only feature I'd have. I laugh at myself when I think back to when I was running from those guys. Cause now if approaching me, I'd happily tear my foes' eyes. So they couldn't see what my future becomes, how I regained my power from taking the pain of those suffered the rain. But I buttered the pain and told myself I should break out of its frame. I used to be damned, but I've evolved to who I became.
Tellingbeatzz.
I wasn't worried about anything, told myself I'll be a rapper. But if I would fail exams, where would I be after? I'd be stuck in the corner and crying as people would look at me differently. I would look appealing for the job, but grades turned me away instantly. Didn't think about consequences, only what my mind possesses. And that wasn't success, it was just hoping to be so famous. But how could I do it without all the money, financial support? I've been stuck in the hell of a dead end, I was living in course. All my life I was ridiculed, in that village a hidden view. Still only a small town, forever I thought I'm restricted to. Every morning I wake up and take a look out of my window, imagining having the richest, but chances that I had was zero. Stuck in that flashback, soaked in pouring pain. I had to elevate myself from that domain. So I buttered the pain and told myself I should break out of that frame. I used to be down, but I've evolved to who I became.
Tellingbeatzz.
I believe I have a purpose. I'm finally climbing the surface. Not worried about all the drama. If you wanna laugh, go live in the circus. Numerous foes await, but none of them know what grows inside. My mind is flowing in power. I finally taken you all in surprise. Guess who got greater? Became a damn painter, scrubbing over these walls with a picture left graded as an A-star savior. No longer a prisoner, back in the building. I'm claiming the throne with the rap in a million ways to be demonstrating how I kill this. I fit the agenda, not +1 or extra. Just one man who stood tall to separate the terror. I hope to God you notice where I'm going with this. I haven't built this pretty boat to just be rowing in piss. I came as working to my death to bathe in crater in this lane. The water flowing over me and these enough chains. Yeah, so I buttered the pain and told myself I should break out of that frame. I used to be damned, but I've evolved to who I became.